guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, want to update you all on the $700 Ethereum Classic ASIC miner, which I got for about $700 at the time of receiving it. And this was back in about mid-July of 2022. So it's been about a good year. And the whole point of this video is to go through the numbers, how much Ethereum Classic we've mined thus far, how much it's worth, how much the cost basis is of every time I mined, it hit my wallet. And also just, talk about, have I theoretically gotten the, $700 value back yet? All right, of this iPolo V1 Mini 130 mega hash Ethereum Classic miner. It's not an Ethereum miner, but Ethereum Classic, because of the DAG size of this miner was about 3.8 gigabytes. And when I got that during that time, Ethereum was no longer, Ethereum was mineable during that time, but shortly after it wasn't. We're gonna talk about that in a bit here. But the main thing is to go through the numbers, how much the Ethereum Classic I've mined thus far, which here it is. You guys can see the number, 9.1278 Ethereum Classic. I've hodled all of it since last year. And I just want to talk about, also cost basis, the future price appreciation of the yield that I've mined thus far, and also adding on the expenses of, the electricity with the cost of the miner, all that kind of stuff. We're going to do that in this video, have some some theoretical stuff here. Okay. So hopefully you guys enjoy, just giving you guys an update of this guy, because yeah, it's something that, something fun to keep track of for those that may have bought one of these as well last year and that are still mining with these right now. And I'd have to say it was probably a really popular ASIC miner last year, especially either in the bull run or even after the bull run of 2021. And so let's go ahead with the numbers. All right, so I'm using something called coinly.io. This is a software or website actually that keeps track of your crypto, mainly for tax purposes. But for me, I like to see it as this is actually a really nice way to see your cost basis, your gains, your losses, and the total value of all the ETC that I've mined thus far. So I've mined 9.1278 Ethereum Classic, okay? And the total value of it right now is $139. As of right now, I haven't sold any, but if I were to sell it right now, as of recording, it would be worth only $139. If I were to sell it right now, though, I would also have a negative 41.31% the capital loss due to the initial cost basis of being $238. So what that means is every single time, right? So if we go to my transactions here, let's go back to the very beginning of when I started mining this. July 25th, 2022 was my first payout of 0.68 Ethereum Classic. That was worth about $16.65 at the time when it hit my wallet. So that is the initial cost basis. So if I sold, right, every day or every time I got a payout, that $16, right, that would be worth about $16.65 at the time. But now, because I have held all of this Ethereum Classic, it's now a value of $139 because the price of Ethereum Classic since when I ever started mining this back in 2022, right? The price of Ethereum Classic has gone up and then a little bit during this time, but then has ultimately come down and down and down. So you can see that's why I have a unrealized gain here of negative $98. So that would be a loss here, right? If I sold now, that is. So it's interesting to see, because of the price of Ethereum Classic has gone down over the past year, I would have made more if I sold every day. Okay, so that's an interesting maybe kind of strategy to look at, but that's, during now. All right, I'll talk about why the future potential here of why I'm holding all this Ethereum Classic. But just going through the transactions here, I just want some more insight here. Okay, so let's say every week, okay, I was mining on ethermine.org, which actually, this is really bad of me. I forgot to change it off, ethermine.org, so it's actually stopped mining. I'll show you what I mean in a second, but every week I was getting generally about 0.54 Ethereum Classic payout, and actually every week it was getting less and less and less. You can see 5.1, 5.1 here, and then as we went along, as you all know, Ethereum, not Ethereum Classic, moved to proof of stake. All right, so then we were 0.45, 0.34, it's getting more difficult. Every week I was getting less and less Ethereum Classic. Okay, then lo and behold, right, September 12th, 0.32, right, September 19th, a week later, 0.13. We had a drastic drop in the yield. And essentially fiat value, right? This is when the Ethereum merge happened. Okay, this was on mid-September, September 12th. Okay, this is when the Ethereum merge happened. So just to show you in the graph terms here, so I was started mining this in July, okay, mid-July. You can see the Ethereum Classic hash rate was 22 terahash, pretty much averaged around there during that time. And then lo and behold, September came around and boom, the network hash rate for Ethereum Classic went up to about, I think 200 or 250 or even 400. I think peaked at 400 terahash at one point. And now it's dropped down, right, considerably to around average 146 terahash now. But you all know, because that was because of the Ethereum merge. So a lot of the ASICs, maybe some GPUs, God forbid, moved over to mining Ethereum Classic now. All right, so just to give that context there. But moving along, okay, so after the merge, now Ethereum Classic, we're yielding a lot less Ethereum Classic on this iPolo 130 mega hash model. Okay, so going along though, 0.11 every 7 days, every week. The dollar value at that time every week was only $2.74. So obviously a lot less before pre-merge. All right, so going along, show you guys more transactions. As we moved along, it's getting much less and less. $2 cost basis. Okay, so not really, wasn't really worth for me to sell every day. I didn't sell anyway. I did talk about that. I was gonna hold all the Ethereum Classic that this thing would mine in this lifetime, all the way up until breaking even. Okay, so here we are today. Let me go up recent transactions. Okay, so May, same thing, 0.13 Ethereum Classic, 0.11 every week or so. Now here we are. Last payment I got was July 24th. It's August 22nd as of recording this video. So I forgot to move this off of ethermine.org. I even made a video about it. I just forgot. I just wanted to have that disclaimer there. So I'm kind of missing a little bit of a payout. But after this video, I'm going to go over to my other basement, change the, I guess, the pool and mine to another Ethereum Classic mining pool. Now, the current profitability of this, okay, actually, I could move it to ETC ZIL. Let me know your guys' thoughts about that. But the current profitability at my electrical rate, which is 9 cents, okay, so electricity to run this thing is about 22 cents a day. Okay, because this is 104 watts. So if we just did some quick calculation here. Let me open up a calculator. So per kilowatt, like 1000 watts is 1 kilowatt hour. So if we did a 0.104, that's 104 watts. All right, so if we did that times my 9 cents, 0.9, okay, that would be per hour. So times 24 hours of a day, that would be 22 cents. Okay, so that's how they came up with this calculation here, 22 cents to run this iPolo V1 Mini Classic. So let's just say times 30 days, that would be then about $6.73 to run this for a month. If I times it by 12 for a year, which, theoretically over the past year, which I've run, this would be, the expense of the electric here would be about $80.87 a year that I've used to mine, to run this iPolo V1 Mini Classic over the past year. So if I added plus $700, right, the total I'm in the red currently is $780.87, in theory. Okay, so going back to Coinly here, have I hit break even? Have I gotten my return on initial investment yet? No, obviously not. What I've mined thus far is only $139 in value, or 9.127 Ethereum Classic. Am I gonna sell this now? Hell no, hell no. The reason why I'm holding, this is the big strategy here, is to see if Ethereum Classic is going to have a new price appreciation in the bull run. Okay, once Bitcoin starts going up, I think, this is not financial advice, but Ethereum Classic generally, when Bitcoin has gone up, Ethereum Classic has gone up as well. Okay, so 2017, Ethereum Classic went up to, I'd say, what, $43. 2021, the next bull run, the previous all-time high for Ethereum Classic was, I think, let's see here, $176. Okay, all-time high. That was on May 6th of 2021. So let's just do some theoretical here. Okay, just get the calculator out. All right, so my 9.1 Ethereum Classic that I have currently, let's just say that Ethereum Classic went up to its all-time high of $176. Is it going to? I'm just doing a theoretical thing here. $176.16. So we times that, the yield that I have now versus all-time high. That would be worth $1,607 So if I were to turn off this miner right now, I would be in the red, $780. Okay, not using any more electric. And if I just held on to this 9.12 yield, and if Ethereum Classic went up to its new all-time high, I would theoretically have my initial investment back and then some, pretty much double. Okay, that's if Ethereum Classic went up to its all-time high, and that's if I were able to sell at the peak, which most likely would not happen. Okay, I'm very slow at trading, but just to give that theoretical, play there, just for you guys, of mining for long term and waiting for price appreciation. That is the strategy, mining strategy of literally every type of ASIC miner out there. And for a lot of people to say that, is it a good time to buy ASIC miners right now? Yeah, I mean, I don't think they have these anymore. Belay Mining, it says 269 in stock. So it's it's even a lot cheaper now, because it used to be $700, but now it's $269. So, but the profitability wise, it's only income today is 32 cents if you had free electric, but after 9 cent kilowatt hour, it's 22. And as you go up, right, I think breaking even electric right now for this thing would be about 13 cents. Breaking even would be zero profit. So that's breaking even on electric, but you would be yielding, I guess, 0.004 ETC a day. Okay. And plus ZIL. All right. Actually, I don't even have this thing on ZIL. So you could earn even a little bit more, right? Considering that. So I may do that. Actually, I may put this on Ethereum Classic and ZIL, get that extra ZIL, and see if Zilliqa could price appreciate as well. So I'm not saying that this is a good buy or anything. I'm just showing you guys just my numbers now. And we're just keeping track of this to see if there's going to be, future price appreciation of Ethereum Classic when the bull run starts, and then seeing if I could theoretically, hit that break even of 700 and plus the $80 of electric I've used thus far for this year. All right, so just want to give that there. So that's basically it, guys. Just showing you guys, giving you guys an update here of the $700 Ethereum Classic ASIC miner. And oh man, just thinking back in this video, we did some calculations. Wow, did I put 9? Look at that. Did I hit my 9 Ethereum Classic? Wow, I think we got the yield numbers here pretty close. Look at that. 9 times $134 if Ethereum Classic went to $134. And here we are a year later, we're at 9.1. That's wow. I'm mind blown at that. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. Okay. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts of this, and we'll keep going. Gonna keep track of this. Gotta go to the basement, turn it on, change the, oh no, it's already on actually. I just have to change the pool, probably update the firmware. I have not updated the firmware on this thing as well. So yeah, to be able to mine Ethereum Classic and ZIL on this. So that's what I should probably change up to. And then I'll have another update for you guys if there's maybe a bull run next year or not, and then a year update. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.